Good day, everyone. I am Riza F. Chua, and together with my partner, Kati P. Dongkoy, we will be discussing health, safety, and nutrition, an introduction into relationship of health, safety, and nutrition. And now, we will go on to the objectives. So, for the objectives, um, the student will be able to understand the relationship between health, safety, and nutrition and know the factors affecting between the three areas. And now let's move on to the next slide. Let us all define what is health, safety, and nutrition. So health is one's physical condition being illness free. So we believe in a saying that health is wealth. Health is important in everyday life. Health comes first. That's why it is our own responsibility to take good care of it. It is also our responsibility as a future educator to share and guide our learners to take good care of their health. Next is safety, being protected from the possible injuries. From the word safety, it talks about security. So, as a future educator, there are many possible things that we need to consider of what every child needs, especially at school, at home, and the personal needs of a child. It is also important to show and teach the child safety to reduce from unsafe situation because there is a possible impact of it and one of these would be extended absence at school that will temporarily interrupt a child's learning and participation in daily activities. So it is important, if possible, we need to be vigilant every time. If possible, we have to identify sources of potential harm in children's environment. Next is the nutrition. Nutrition, providing healthy nourishment for the body in order to grow and develop. So one of the most problems arises are that what we call malnutrition and obesity. It is important to teach young children the importance of nutrition. So one of the following examples are showing kids the right eating or eating right. So let's move on to the next slide. And now, here we could see the interrelationship of the three areas, namely health, safety, and nutrition. So let's take for an example. So children's growth and the development potentials are influenced by interactions of health, safety, and nutrition. So the status of each component has a direct effect on the quality of others. So health, safety, and nutrition practices match children's developmental stages and individual needs. So children who get all of their essential nutrients from a healthful diet with an energy for active play, exploration, and social interaction and decreased risk of serious injury and illness. Now, good nutrition also plays an important role of injury prevention. Now, if the child who arrives at school having eaten little or no breakfast may experience low blood sugar. So this can result in decreased alertness and slowed interaction times, which can cause an individual to be more accident um, prone and less able to avoid serious injury. Now, early childhood is ideal time to promote health, safety, and nutrition education. And it is also our responsibility as a teacher to show good examples of positive health, safety, and nutrition practices to our students. Children's growth and development potentials are influenced by interactions of health, safety, and nutrition. So, health, safety, and nutrition are all dependent on each other. If one is not healthy, properly nourished, and safe from harm, then the whole person is a state of being unhealthy.
For instance, if one is not properly nourished, then they are more likely to come with illness because their body doesn't have enough nutrients to keep its immune system strong. So it is essential for us to properly take care of our body, to eat nutritious food that our body needs in order to avoid getting sick or to prevent from weakening our immune system. So this clearly shows that having a strong and healthy body will make us safe from any illnesses. Children who get all their essential nutrients from a healthful diet will have energy for active play, exploration, and social interaction. So having a healthy diet can make kids be more energetic and active. Children need nutrients to help develop and function their bodies. So this shows how health and safety and nutrition are connected. So we have here the example of the health, safety, and nutrition, which is childhood diseases. So most childhood diseases can be prevented by proper health, safety, and nutrition practices. So an example for this is diabetes and influenza. So for instance, diabetes can be prevented in children by having them follow a diet that is high in nutrients or vitamins and low in fat and sugar. So, however, if a child does not have diabetes, then it can be maintained in a healthy way by following a healthy diet. So, influenza and strep throat are common childhood illnesses that can be prevented by disposing of blood, needles, and snotty tissues correctly. So these examples applies to safety because keeping children safe will help the disease from spreading. So there are certain factors that affect our health, safety, and nutrition. So first is culture. So we have different beliefs in taking care of oneself. Then second is our health. Then third, our knowledge, which every person has different perspective about how to take care of our body. And then our safety and environment and lifestyles, which differs on the way we live and how the people around us affect our health, safety, and nutrition. And lastly, our socio-economic status. So we have different status, which of course makes us different in taking care of our health, safety, and nutrition. So there are people that has more resources which others doesn't have, or maybe they do but the availability is only limited. So our report ends here. Thank you everyone.